Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Zep. I apologize sincerely for being away for a while. For those of you who don't know, I've been doing a lot of stuff over on Twitch. I think I mentioned this before when I had started the reaction to this album. I've been doing a lot of things on Twitch in regards to casting, which for those of you who don't know is essentially broadcasting competitive Call of Duty and doing commentary over analysis of the games, etc, etc. It's something that's been doing very well for me and something that I'm really enjoying, and also something that I hope you'll decide to check out as well over on Twitch. The link should be somewhere down below in the description. I am on my way to 1,000 followers on there, and when I hit 1,000 followers or around October time, I am going to do my first ever subathon where we are going to do music reactions, gameplay, playing through Call of Duty campaign, doing the multiplayer, etc, etc. It should be a lot of fun and I'm really looking forward to doing that. But for now, I wanted to get back into doing the YouTube stuff as we are sort of in the off season of that whole casting experience now, and once again I do sincerely apologize for being away. It just really ended up taking my entire focus to try and perfect that and get better at that, but now I have a little more time to get back to the reactions. Not that the reactions are immensely time consuming anyway, but I'm really looking forward to getting back into this, and today we are reacting to Evolve. Yes, I know it is for the third time, but I'm doing it for the context of listening to the album. We done it the first time for my very first reaction to The Warning. We done it the second time to react to the live version, which was highly requested, and now we're doing it for the final time just to have the context of the song through the album. And I apologize as well if my mic's a little weird. I have a fan on because there's a heat wave in Ireland at the moment. Very hot. I can't handle heat to save my life, so I've got a fan on because I would boil in this room otherwise, and my PC is also rendering a video while recording, so this place is getting pretty damn hot. But before we get into this reaction, I have a little announcement that I want to share with you guys. So I have made my own limited edition hoodie in collaboration with the Flux Collection. They have made a unique hoodie with me, with the logo that I designed with them, and we created this hoodie together. We decided on the colors and all that, and we have put this together as my very first merch drop. It's super limited edition. Only 25 of these hoodies will be made, and once they are gone, they are gone. Do make sure to pick one up. I'm really excited to get my own one as well and see what they're like. As you saw, the colors there: black, white, peach and light green. 4 very nice color selections, and I hope you guys will consider getting a hoodie. I just thought it would be a cool thing to do, because if my YouTube ever makes it, if my Twitch ever makes it, if I become an internet personality, so to speak, that it would just be cool to know that there's 25 people out there in the world who have limited edition hoodies that, you know, will never be sold again. So it'll just be cool to see people that have them, so I can really know and see the people who have supported me from the very beginning. So I do really hope you guys consider getting one. If not, it's perfectly okay, but I just thought I'd let you guys know. You may look good in the hoodie. Again, do make sure if you do get the hoodie to tweet me or send it to me, DM me, and I will of course retweet it and, you know, do all of that jazz. I want to see the hoodies on you guys, so do make sure to let me know. But ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'm actually going to make sure here on the fly that this is going to take the game volume, or not the game volume, my apologies folks, the audio volume, because my OBS decided to do a cheeky reset on it today just before recording. So yeah, typical. But ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get into it and hope it plays. Evolve by The Warning.
It's not destruction, it's rebirth. I'm not
man, that's so good. Alright, I gotta throw pauses in. I'm trying to avoid copyright, trying and failing these days. One of the reasons that put me off making these reaction videos, because I was just getting demonetized to hell. But wow, I mean, Evolve to me is just still like their best song, and I think one of the reasons why it's my favorite is just it's really high energy. It has a real drive to it, a real kind of forward thrust, if you will. I don't know if I mentioned this when I reacted to it on the live, with the live version of it, but the more and more I listen to this song, the more it actually reminds me of The Pretender by Foo Fighters. It like the chorus, you know, what if I say I'm not just another, what if I say I'm not just another one, you guys know the song, look it up, great song. I'm not a massive Foo Fighters fan on the overall, but a good few songs I've heard from them I do like. It's not to take away from this song at all. I know a lot of the Warning fans don't like me making the comparisons because they think it's kind of insulting, and I've never been like that. I'm a very comparative person, an incredibly comparative person. So I don't just do it to the Warning as a kind of as a shot, so to speak. I have the running gag of they sound like Muse and how I say that to piss people off as a joke. Might I add, as a joke, but no, this definitely feels like it has more, you know, of a Foo Fighters type of sound. It really hits home on the drums. It is some fantastic drum and bass work. The drums, the fills are just phenomenal. I think some of the best fills that I've heard from them on the drums. It's what really keeps up the energy. Some nice bass tone to it. Again, I think I've always said that I'm a particular fan of maybe if they had a little more fuzz on the bass, but I understand that as a creative choice. But I dig it. I'll always dig this song, you know. It's like if I had heard maybe some songs from the second album first, I don't know if I'd have gotten into them as much, but this song was just so impactful for me beginning the journey with the Warning that I just, like, I had to keep going with them after hearing this one, because even if they had another one like this, only one in a million, I wanted to find it. And I just absolutely love this tune. Let's play this, and you know what? We'll run it to the end. I'm gonna get demonetized anyway. Let's face it. Let's just run it. Nice harmonies there as well. I like that harmony too. Great harmonies in it. Like, come on. I said I wouldn't pause, but that drum fill, man, it's class. Just, the pacing of this song is just like, it's so good. I mean, like, surely all Warning fans have to say this is in their top 5, right? It couldn't not be, because it's just so... I mean, look, you could make the argument, and it's something I'm going to go into when we talk about the album review at the very end of all these reactions, that there's something on the overall of the album, which I said was a good thing before for their growth, but I understood maybe why fans wouldn't like it, is that it's all a little more commercially, it has more of a commercial appeal than their previous album, Queen of the Murder Scene, which was very much based on concept. It had a unique feel, a way darker tone. It was more of a sort of niche feel. So for people who have watched the Warning as they grow up and have been fans since the start and going on to this stuff, they may feel a little put out. It's like, yeah, it's good and I like it, but doesn't have the same soul as the other stuff did. I could see, like, I'm not saying that particularly for, like, I'm not saying that's my opinion, but I could see that being an argument within the fan base, you know, or not argument, a discussion, you know. I think it would make for an interesting discussion, because it's a more, this stuff, while I prefer it, it is admittedly a little more surface level, but I think bands need to do that eventually. I've said it before about Nothing But Thieves. They've done that with album 3. It's way more commercially accessible than album 2. I think bands need to have a phase of doing that. I think they pick the perfect time to do it, and it's not all like that, and it's not completely commercial. It's just, there's a difference. You could hear a difference. You know, that's the point I'm trying to make. But God, what a good song! What a good song! I'll let it play now, I swear. love the drums. The drums and bass make this song for me. Such a good riff. Then the decision to double time the drums is just perfect. That's something that I would say is kind of, it's very based off not necessarily what Muse would do, but what bands of the 90s would do that Muse sort of copied off. A lot of the times when bands go into riff, they end up double timing the riff towards the end. Muse have done it a lot on their heavier stuff, and I'm a massive fan for it. I'm an absolute sucker for it. They do it here. Oh, it's great. It's great. Interesting, we have a bit of a runoff here on the times. Anything happen? No, just a long runoff. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was Evolve by The Warning. Haha. My god. I mean, alright, I'm not going to talk too much about it because I ranted so much already. We're going to get straight onto the scores. I don't think I've even been scoring this album. Or I don't remember if I have been, but I don't care. I'm going scoring this. It's a 9. It's a 9. It's genuinely, in all the music that I've listened to, it would be in my top 50 songs. It's just so good. It's just it gets the blood pumping. I want to see them live just purely for this song. Everything else they do could be terrible. It wouldn't matter. I'd want to see this. It's so good. It's just I'm leaving it there on the high note, folks, because I know sometimes I can be overly critical. I've had people say I'm too analytical, and I know that I'm a very analytical person. The whole sit back and just enjoy the ride. I can do that sometimes, not all the time. I'm always kind of looking at things. It's how I am. It's how my brain works. But god damn, this is a fun song. A fun song. I love it. And ladies and gentlemen, that is where we're going to leave this video. Do hope you enjoyed. Take care. Have a good one. And I hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.